Hi there, Duncan Cranmer at thewinningproposal.com. Today I'm going to show you how to use a simple bid process so that you bid more efficiently and more successfully. Many small and even medium-sized companies often don't bother with a documented bid process. They have their proposal expert who has been doing this stuff for years and who can be trusted simply to get on with it. But big problems can arise when the proposal expert falls sick, resigns or retires. Organizational knowledge, which has been in the head of just one individual, is lost forever. And you have an even greater problem if you suspect that they aren't even that good at their job anyway, that their performance as a bid manager is associated with just too many lost deals. It's hard to challenge them because you really don't know what they should be doing, nor do you want to hurt their feelings and risk losing them. So a cloud of suspicion and mistrust starts to build. Bigger companies may have a small army working away on their bids, tenders and proposals. Each individual within the team is deeply specialist in their own function: graphic design, proofreading, content creation and so on. But what's the big picture? How does it all fit together? Is everyone truly working optimally, not just individually, but as a team? Wouldn't it be great if you had a really simple start point? Something to help everyone in your business involved in bidding. Something to ensure that you always bid as well as you possibly can. That help is at hand. Let me introduce you to a simple, tried and tested bid process used by the most successful bid teams. There are many proposal processes out there. Some of them run to 100 or more steps. But when you boil them all down and simplify them, you get something that everyone can use and get value from. Smaller companies appreciate the simplicity and clarity of this world-class bid process, and bigger companies gain from having a rock-solid foundation upon which they can layer additional necessary steps that may be required for very high-value proposals. Let's jump in. There are just 7 basic process steps here, although we recommend you do some housekeeping once the bid is out of the door. If you follow these simple steps, your proposal win rate will improve and your revenue streams will grow. Let's lift the lid and dive in. Your salespeople and marketing department have been beavering away and the leads have been flowing in. Now prospective customers are asking you to write proposals, submit pre-qualification questionnaires, and submit tenders. Great news, right? Well, yes, but only if you do the right thing. The very first thing you should ask is, should we be bidding for this? If things have been rather quiet on the bidding front recently, there's an argument for you to pursue the opportunity, and this may be the immediate knee-jerk response. But if you previously created a bid or no bid decision mechanism, leveraging sensible business criteria agreed in the cold light of day, you may well find your initial emotional response to go for this opportunity somewhat tempered. Perhaps it would be better instead if your bid team did something else. We'll come to housekeeping a little later on. There are some bids that, being realistic, you can never ever win. And there are others that, whilst being eminently winnable, just wouldn't be good for your business. Know when to walk away and keep your powder dry. Let's assume though that this is a good opportunity and that your no bid decision tool gives you the green light. You are going to go for this one. But please, don't just start working like a whirling dervish. Before doing anything else, draft your bid plan and jot down your initial ideas. How can this bid best be resourced? Who needs to be on the team? And how can we show that we are the best supplier in this proposal? Bidding is a team effort demanding multiple skills. Commercial offers need to be defined and approved. Key points of differentiation or win themes must be set. Outline concepts realized as powerful graphics and so on. Get the core team together in a kick-off meeting to brainstorm ideas. Keep the best ideas and throw away the rest. Once each person on the team has discussed the opportunity and had their say, then everyone shares the mission to win this bid and takes ownership of the tasks that they have agreed to. Not everyone who is contributing to your important proposal will be able to be at your kick-off meeting, and nor should they be. Do you really want to ask an ops director, for instance, to fly down to your offices when they are currently firefighting a difficult situation on a client site hundreds of miles away? The earlier kick-off meeting will have finalized the bid plan, individual responsibilities, and a timeline for submissions by individual named experts. Reach out to all your subject matter experts and brief them fully. Get them on your side and onto the wider team. Right, it's now time for you and your contributors to start writing. Hone your executive summary and ensure everyone knows your win themes so that every piece of your emerging jigsaw consistently echoes and restates your key differentiators. Once you have something approaching a solid candidate version of the proposal, call in the big guns, your senior managers, directors and signing authorities. They'll bring fresh eyes to your bid, as well as having the authority to approve critical components of your offer. For example, the commercial director will want to review the financial section, but beware, a director may not be happy to sign something off. The red team review meeting is the moment to understand exactly why approval is being withheld, so that you can make the necessary changes to get that sign-off later on. Take all of the feedback received and develop a final set of actions to push towards the final release with the appropriate permissions from company leaders. Publish the bid and submit it in the required form, be that hard copy, soft copy, or via an electronic portal of some sort. And take a deep breath. You've got it over the line. Well done. You may be feeling euphoric, or possibly, more likely, exhausted. In the immediate aftermath, directly following submission, you might need rest, or you might need to celebrate with colleagues. Whatever works best for you, do it. The dust settles pretty quickly. It may be weeks, or even months before you can know whether you have won it or been shortlisted, so there's not much you can now meaningfully do on this particular bid. Maybe other bid opportunities are flowing your way. You might be straight into another proposal cycle. This is where your bid, no bid gateway can help. If people have put 100% into trying to win a really good piece of business, you shouldn't be asking them to do the same again for just a mediocre piece of business or something you have merely a remote chance of winning. Instead, try to build moments of housekeeping into your process to get ready for what is inevitably going to come at you in the future. For example, you may have created some really slick graphics for the last bid. Make sure these are added to your bid library so they can be easily found and deployed for future bids. In the white heat of bidding, there is nothing more frustrating than not being able to find a diagram or a great section of text that you know exists but you cannot find. And if you've not got a bid library of your most commonly used and best proposal assets, then build one. An optimal process has to allow for some downtime and housekeeping, if not simply to avoid your best guys burning out. So that's it. You might need additional steps, sub-stages, and additional time to build the necessary supporting bid tools and assets, but you can make a start with this straight away. Use it well, and hopefully you'll soon see the rewards in the form of more wins. We help companies build and refine bid processes, as well as providing tools necessary to make the bid process really sing and dance, such as the bid, no bid decision-making matrix. If you want any help with proposal development, please drop us a line. Thank you for watching.